Really? Good afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on when you are watching. I just thought I would pop in and say hey and how you doing? What? I'm live. What do you want? You gonna go cook the turkey? I see I have nachos. What? It's lettuce, it's sour cream, it's salsa. Cook it. Gotta eat. Gotta cook. Oh boy. What time is this? It's 46. Let's sit on here for a minute since this is impromptu. I really only have a few minutes. So, I don't think what I want to talk about. Let's see, is it 24 hours? Yeah. I was on Instagram yesterday, so hopefully you all are keeping up on Instagram. And, yeah. Sometimes it's a little bit more convenient to do that when I'm out and about.
Tariq told me the truth. He told me the truth.
What did I say?
Layla and Javen. So I brought him up here.
He stuff.
He told me the truth. I said he was going to tell him Layla, and then he called back and he's like,
Snitch.
Yeah.
Snitch.
Yeah.
Snitch. Snitch.
He told me the truth.
What you close the door for? You've been booted. I'm on a live stream.
I don't know.
Oh. Snitch. Man.
What are you not supposed to snitch?
Channel. NBC, CNN, TN, what is that? I don't know. ABC, KI, just the news. Oh, man. What you doing?
I need a chair. Laying in bed.
Hey, you come and take over my chat. What are you doing?
I'm trying to fight back.
Jordan's making dinner.
What's she making?
Why is this everybody come in the room when I'm trying to do something? Like,
Trey been on leave for 15 years, right?
Hey, your mom's doing a chat.
and they can hear that and see you and hear you.
Okay, what?
Come say hi, because you just itching. Wait.
A man's home is supposed to be
You're at home.
his castle. You coming in here making all sorts of assumptions.
You want to see yourself? You can see yourself on that screen. See? I guess this is just not going to go.
Beat up by the police.
Okay, now you can leave.
A Raphael scarf. Some shit I didn't do.
Yeah, you're on a different side.
A chance to put that shit behind me, get my life together.
Okay.
Here comes Luke Cage.
Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. You already went downstairs. Never mind.
Is it a picture?
It's a chat.
Chat.
Turn down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's your thing?
Shut the door.
Don't slam it. I can't get no peace. Hmm. Anyway, it just killed my spirit. That was a whole lot. So, what was I going to talk about? I forgot. I completely lost my train of thought. I guess that's life. You roll with it. But yeah, Instagram. It's just easier sometimes. And you guys get on Instagram up to date content. Not that everything's behind, but day to day content. So, yeah, other than that, not too much going on. Must have been something in here I wanted to share, but I can't remember. I wrote so much down, but didn't write that down. Ah, man. Yeah. I surely had something I wanted to talk about. Oh, well, it'll come back to me one day. Man, it's about something. Anywho, I'm sure many of you all have started school and trying to get in a groove. So, just, I'm going to say take it day by day and give yourself lots of grace. This is her dream. All of this. Lots and lots of grace. I'm thinking. I'm trying to multitask. I'm gonna hold you guys up, but gosh, what I want to talk about. Some of it I was talking about it yesterday on Instagram. I had some inquiries about the McGuffey readers and the content. Is it geared towards African Americans or is it racially I want to say discriminative? But I did share a walkthrough, and that is a very popular video of mine. That was probably 45 minutes worth of content, giving you guys a walkthrough of those. What I could say, what I did answer the person that was asking privately, and we talked a little bit yesterday on Instagram in the live, was given the era that they were written in, there wasn't that much in the way of books that reflected characters, that looked like us anyway. But the pictures are gentle enough not to, I'll say, they don't bother the kids. They're not, they're very gentle. It doesn't make them feel like they're being discriminated against or they're being left out of anything. The content is also the same. There's nothing discriminatory that I could see. And it's just not biased the way it's written. They're perfectly, I guess, pretty even. I could say that. So that's the reason why I use them. I don't have to worry about, oh, well, this is not, us enough. It's more them. They are what they are. And the material is very high quality. That's the reason why I use it. Anything old school is, in my book, some stuff, yeah, may be outdated because times have changed and discoveries have been made. But some things are, hey, some things, old school just works. It works, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And they really, really enjoy using McGuffies. So,
She's doing the chat, you guys.
what's the matter?
Look,
What are you showing me?
just showing you different kind of fish.
Let me
It
see.
looks like this.
A different kind of fish. Oh, how nice.
This is not the fish. This is
Now let me see it.
just a fish.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't live in the sea.
Where does it live?
It lives on dry land.
When they ready for
Fish that lives on dry land.
Tamara?
Huh?
When they ready for another couples thing or?
How are me and the kids? She slammed the door. We're fine. You can ask yourself. They can see you. Hold on, make sure you're in frame.
Thanks. I just get up.
We are doing great. Samira.
Okay. Hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, see me, they didn't catch me yet because it's got the delay.
Yeah, but you're still in frame.
Yeah.
It's like delayed by 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, I see. I look like a damn old man.
Stop. Watch your voice. I mean, your language.
Gosh. Hey, we're doing fine. Just asking when y'all want, like, for us to have another couples chat about relationships. That's all I wanted to know. And I'm gonna go lay back down and watch my Luke Cage.
You want to know when?
Yeah.
I guess they'll leave a comment or any specific topics that you all would like us to talk about. It's like one of those things that sometimes I wish, well, no, I'm not going to say I wish, but I digress. Everybody slamming the doors. If we could just keep the cameras on sometimes, just some of the conversation that goes on, it's like there's a lot said, and I don't know, it's just, I don't know. I know some families just, there's communication, but then there's not communication, and it's a lot of, I don't know. I'm not even going to coin that, but I know some families just don't, have that communication. But we talk about a lot of things, a lot of topics come up, a lot of interesting things. The kids say a lot of things, and we end up off track, derailed on whatever we were doing because we're just sitting around talking. And it just feels like, even though they are the kids and, it's us, it feels like we're very connected. We feel like friends. Like when I talk to you all, just friends, is very comfortable. So I'm very grateful and blessed to have fostered a community in the home like that. It's just, Yeah. I'm not saying that everything is perfect and we don't have disagreements or things like that. We do. We honestly do, because that's how we grow. And yeah, we have times where everybody's at each other and we just have to take a look at what's going on and step back. It was kind of like that yesterday. The chore thing. But all in all, it's, they know everybody has to be accountable here. And I did share briefly, I think in what were we doing? I think we were barbecuing. The little, chores on the refrigerator, just, that. But there's a lot of stuff, and I showed live housework the other day. There's a lot of stuff that I do. It's just not written down or anything. I don't make mention of it, but I run pretty much everything. And I don't really, I expect them to do, and if they don't do and they slack, then yes, I'm going to get on them about it. But all in all, I have to run everything. And, just managing home and dealing with everybody else and time for myself. Yeah, giving your partner space. Stuff like that. It's a lot. It is a lot. And, yeah. When something does not get done with the kids, I end up doing it. Like, what was I doing this morning? No, yesterday. I was supposed to be making the kids breakfast, taking a shower, getting dressed to go to the grocery store. I was in the kitchen. It should have taken me 15 minutes at the most. And I was in the kitchen I was downstairs an hour and a half. And so my husband comes in, and he didn't, he wasn't bothered because he came home early, but he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm wiping down walls in the bathrooms and all kind of stuff. So I'm like, yeah, it's been that kind of morning. So that was some time that I wanted to do some things and I couldn't get them done because I was doing something else. So hence the, caucus that we had last night. But we worked it out. So how do you manage giving your partner space of being intimate, if you don't mind sharing? Look at this question.
What?
Why are you slamming?
Oh.
Well, you slammed the door, open it back up. God, you are a piece of work. How do you manage giving your partner space or being intimate? Look, just open the door. Just open. Everybody just come on in.
Oh, she's coming.
Oh, no. Jordan. What? I'm on a live chat.
Okay, I'm over in the screen.
Oh, okay.
How do you manage giving your partner space? I mean,
well, you see, we in here trying to kick each other out the room because he's trying to watch a show. I'm trying to do a chat real quick so I can get off of here because tonight I'm Greenleaf ready and it's just not working.
Did it come on?
Yes.
Okay, you can watch your Greenleaf show.
So.
And I'm trying to catch up on. She gets her space because.
He's not here.
Yeah,
he works out of town.
I'm working in the oil field.
So he's not here 5 days a week.
So she gets plenty of time.
So yeah.
And then being intimate, I mean, she loves me.
Oh gosh. Oh, anyway, but yeah, he's not here, and when he's here, we're together because we haven't been together. So, yesterday, we were out going shopping. We had to go to the grocery store. We went out to, run a couple errands out to the outlet mall. That's what was on Instagram. So, what you drinking? Hey, Jordan, come here. You? Hold on. Go put this in the freezer. Don't drop it. She's going down there. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Miss Tina. We went out to the outlet mall and get some shoes and stuff.
Yeah, I got this old style case for this. Heck yeah.
I didn't get
nothing. And we can coexist in the same room. She's over there, I'm over here.
Yeah, he won't give me nothing. No, I'm just playing. I got it. Anyway, no, I didn't see anything. I usually don't, but yeah, I get my stuff pretty much online if I do. But yeah, we did that, and where else did we go? We went to Costco. So yeah, but if we want to, I mean, if he want to go somewhere by himself, that's fine. You know, give each other some out. But again, with him being away from home, it just we don't need it. The break away from the kids. That's why we go get a room and you know, spend that time together to give ourselves mental breaks. And yeah, the kids, they pretty much go to bed and they know when the door is shut. They're not coming up in here, so it's not a problem. It doesn't matter day, night, whatever. Don't even knock. I used to have one of those door hangers, but yeah, the door is locked. Get out. Do not enter. So, yeah, I think we just kind of make do, and we look forward to it. So, but pretty much it's enough space for everybody to move around in the house, to not be on top of each other. So yeah, we don't have the issue with bothering each other. Sometimes I might sit down and watch. I don't really watch TV. The only thing I do watch is Greenleaf. And sometimes I might sit down and watch the show with him or something. But we just enjoy being together. Yeah, do not disturb. Yeah, you have to, because they sure will come and knock on the door. As soon as the door shut, it's like when the door open, there's nobody here. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna say that. They'll walk right in, all of them, like the whole tribe. Like, you know, the flood coming. Here come Noah's Ark. Whew. Sometimes I think they just make excuses coming here. I don't know how. I guess I could ask that same question. How do you all manage? And those of you that are watching on the replay, how do you all manage giving your partner space and you know, having time for yourself? I just I think that's important for everybody. So even if it's just going and taking a walk or something. But flip, sometimes I get bored because I'm here by myself. Even though I have a million things to do, I still get bored. I guess if I was a social person or a TV person, I wouldn't. I don't know how that works, but I can't find anything to worth putting my time into to sit down and watch. I keep my head in a book. That's where you find me. My head is always in a book. Skinny back. Oh, poor eyes. Ugh. I'm tired. My glasses are so dirty. Whew. What are your favorite books? My favorite books. Why are they screaming? I am a fan of Terry McMillan, Victoria Christopher Murray, B.B. Campbell Moore, Zora Neale Hurston, Toni Morrison, Eric Jerome Dickey. Just everything that they. I'm trying to think who else. Kimberly Lawson Roby. Victoria and Kimberly are contemporary Christian novelists. Miss Three and Done. Who else? Gosh. So, let me see. I'm trying to pull off a book because it's so many. I love them all. And I have to read all the books. Let's see. My favorite. Gosh, my favorite book. I can't even. Watch, I can't think of it. And then after, I'll remember. That's so hard. I think I'm going to have to say. What? Kids, let the door open. Hold on.
My legacy is right here.
What is my favorite book? Dude, what is my favorite book? Oh, I'm disturbing him. He like to read too. He read everything I read.
This place is the only thing left.
Favorite books.
That ties you to a life. You really want out? 7.
Complete blank. Temptation is one of them. I have to say A Day Late and a Dollar Short is another one. I loved Queen. Alex Haley.
Make sure it doesn't mess up our eatery still by saying something stupid they can tell.
Because I'm just so all over the place. The genres that I read, it's just so many to pick from. I love Bear Coon. I love that. There's a discussion coming up. I think it's an online discussion coming up somewhere I saw online. I don't know. I can't remember the site off the top of my head. But I follow the site. They have discussions all the time. So I might try to hop in there and just see. Say The Bluest Eye. And man, what else did I love? I'm thinking Cane River. I love Cane River too. No, it's so many. And it's funny. Half Price Books has a sale coming up. I'm waiting. It's Friday, so I'm scouting out books now. It's I want to say it's a 20% off, and it's online too. So yeah, I'm about to come up on some books. What am I looking for? I don't know. We all have requests. Matter of fact, let me show you guys something. And it's, I don't want to say it's sad, but Just how much we love books. Y'all, you see that? Okay. Whew, goodness. Just the library receipt, y'all. See these kids go crazy in the library. And I can't remember. I had a whole list. Some of them are what I picked out, but we got 60 books. So, yeah. We just read all the books. They did good, though. I got a lot of, I'll share with you guys what we picked out and what we're doing with them, because a lot of them are for school. Some of the books that we can use that don't necessarily need to buy. Different genres, like we're covering in arts, Vincent Van Gogh still. So I picked up something from there. I think I picked up something about music. I can't remember. There's some good ones though. A lot of African American books. You guys know me. So I would definitely share that way. And I let them pick up. See the little twaddle book. They still don't like twaddle, but that's where they get those books from. If they go, like some of the little easy first reader, second reader, third reader, I let them get those from the library so that I don't have to buy them. So, like somebody got Katie Woo. They got some Dr. Seuss books, some graphic novels, but they do like, because he'll pick up, what do you call it? The Marvel, the Black Panther ones. And I think we own some of those, and even Justice likes those. So, yeah, I let them pick out all the whatever they want that they can read by themselves, and then the ones I actually use for teaching, I just keep a specific list. I was looking for something, and it's out. I'll go back on my list and look. But I keep a list, and I just, when I go in, pick up what I'm looking for. Yeah. 60 whole books. Yeah, it was crazy. We got to the library. It was closed. They had a water main break. So we were out for about, so we got there about 1. And then it opened till like 2, right after 2. So everybody just kind of hung out outside. And yeah. The only downside is the parking, because you guys know it's parking garage. So we're paying for that parking. The library is not cheap, but I appreciate it. I mean, that's like the best library in the world. I don't mind paying. And the kids just, run around, do all kind of stuff, and you don't have to worry, and everybody's friendly, and it's just so nice. I don't even have to, not that I don't watch them, but you don't have to, it's not like, oh, everybody stay right here. Not that type of environment. They can explore, and it's relatively safe because the doors are closed, and usually one of us is he's in the lobby. So nothing can happen without one of us seeing. So, yeah. What to tell. But, yeah, one day I'll do a little haul or something of what they picked up this time. I'm telling you, if they are, I think we have increased at least by 20 bucks each trip. So they are loving books. Everybody's reading well, and so that's what I'm pleased with. That was my goal, to get everybody reading and enjoying it. And the rest, we'll just use the books for different things. I think I got, oh yeah, I got a nice one. It's written in verse. Can't wait to use that one. What else? Let's see. What am I reading? Guys, I'm reading Nelson again. And I may come back and talk about it, but like I said, it's good and it's hefty. I'm trying to think of what I want to read next. Let's see, nothing interesting. I'm probably about to read something over again.
You got one, Tamara? Oh, you got this, yeah.
Is it personal?
No, it's food wise.
What?
I haven't had no chili cheese fries in a long ass time.
Chili cheese fries?
Yeah. I can't eat that much of them. Maybe with your purple potatoes, I might eat a little bit more.
You don't have potatoes.
You say I can go buy some purple potatoes and make some French fries.
Yeah, the potatoes in the freezer I left you, but I had already.
Well, I'm just saying. I haven't had those in such a long time.
Some chili cheese fries. With the potatoes, with purple potatoes.
Because I can't eat them because they make me gas up too much.
The purple potatoes won't.
Well, I need to get some purple potatoes. Wherever I go, I need to go to Whole Foods, right?
I don't know if they have them at Whole Foods.
Yeah, they did. I see them there. I see purple potatoes.
I was checking on my dinner. They had them there too?
Yeah. Sprouts have them too.
Sprouts didn't have them. They had the little ones. They didn't remember?
Yeah, the big ones.
I was looking for the big ones.
Where do you find them at?
It was at HEB. Remember we went to HEB? They don't always have them, but most of the time they have them. What you cooking?
That's nice.
I'm not cooking nothing. I got Jordan down there cooking brown and some turkey. We have a nachos tonight. Chili cheese fries. My phone charged finally. Phone is charged. It was dying. And they're having loaded nachos. Lettuce and sour cream and works. I don't know, we might have that for lunch. Oh, excuse me, that might be lunch tomorrow. Then we don't have to do anything for lunch because we have to get started on these books. And we have to finish something. Shepherd's pie, kind of. Yeah, that's in my, I haven't made one. I put it on my meal plan. We have to finish, something. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I wrote on this thing, but we got to finish something or do something.
You got 38 problems that'll put you ain't one.
They got a paper they're going to write. That's what it is. Yeah, they got a paper and we got a bio. So, yeah. I guess this the... Friday is the last day of the month. Wow, it seems like this month has flown by. I mean, I need to get on the ball because I'm not going to say I have it. And watch me find something I forgot to get. Dang.
So you read the file. I read through all of the cases that comes back, but there's nothing I can do. It's the past.
It's not the past. It's walking around now.
Yeah, there was a book I forgot. I can still get it to see next library day.
Tested positive for GSI. You guys might not need it.
So backwards. I put a sticker on the wrong day. Oh well. With green bean casserole. Oh, that sounds good. Yep, I put that on my meal plan for one of these days. I don't know, summertime is just kind of hot, so I try to not use the oven, but if I have to. I made that chicken. That was the only thing I had cooked a long time in the oven.
Sure.
Yeah, I try not to use the oven. Yep, I'm trying to get some things planned. I'm gonna get on the ball in the kitchen, in the freezer. There's nothing frozen, freezer meals. So I need to do that. Since I do have little helpers to help cook, I don't have that much of a problem, but we do have times where it's 6 o'clock and we're looking like, what's for dinner? So, yeah. We pull it together somehow. Oh, boy.
Go fix.
What?
I don't know how much you
Damn. Ugh, my poor eye. Get to the eye doctor. My eyes recheck. I can, my eyes are so tired. You know, my vision has changed. I can read without my glasses. I like cooking before 4. Yeah, I try to have it, thought about, but usually 5, because that's when they all have to go and clean up in their room, and that give me time to put together what I want. I'm gonna put together. But today is kind of late because we were out. So yeah, I'm cooking in the barbecue chicken. Oh, that sounds good. I just been thinking of excuse me, trying to think of some ideas. I don't know what I cooked up. Let me see. I'm sitting on so many. I'm trying to get vlogs out because I'm sitting on content. I'm trying to get them out. Just nail vlogs and everything. Let me see if there's anything in here. Might get somebody idea. I'm gonna do a honey garlic chicken in the skillet. I'm gonna do. I've been wanting some curry chicken. I'm gonna go get some peas because I don't have any peas. I wish. I need to get down to my dad so I can go get some peas. I'm gonna stock up, bring them, put them in the freezer. Because fresh peas, man, if you don't know It's nothing like fresh peas. They taste completely different. They look completely different. Stuff you grow. What do I have? Roasted green chili chicken. Some mac and cheese. And that's for the kids because y'all know I don't eat mac and cheese. He doesn't eat mac and cheese pasta either, other than spaghetti. If it's larger than spaghetti, he won't eat it. I have Moroccan chicken and couscous. I have an Irish stew, but I think I'm waiting because it's still too hot for Irish stew. What else did I have? And a lot of stuff for hamburger soup for cooler weather. So I was just getting bored with, I don't know. We're eating different meals, but it seems like we're getting bored. I used snap peas as a child. Hey. Oh yes, we used to sit there and snap them peas. Meatloaf, that's something I haven't made in I don't know how long. I'm probably making meatloaf, but I'm probably use turkey. And I'm gonna do a turkey bacon cauliflower roast with that. So, yeah, that's what's coming up. I started a whole new list somewhere in here. Oh, it's in my other book post. Okay. Is that serious?
It's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah, some of these things are things I already shared. Maybe I didn't. I never shared Ashanti chicken. Might have to share that with you guys. Ashanti chicken and jollof rice. I'll give you a quick version. But yep, shepherd's pie is in here. Shawarma. If you guys know chicken shawarma. And pita, that's easy. Very simple. Yeah, I need to get on the ball with the meals. And just some of that stuff is not really stuff that I would put in the freezer. That's the thing. Because freezer cooking is good, but we stop and cook because that's just us. I don't know if it's a soul thing, but cooking is like some sit down and cook. I guess that's another thing we do together. We sit down and cook as a, time either together or apart. Because I could be up here and he could be in the kitchen or vice versa. Let's see. I'm doing for one day this week taco quesadillas. I'm doing a broccoli rice casserole. I did a skillet chicken lasagna. Did I share? Nope, I haven't shared it yet. Nope, I didn't share it. I'm gonna try to probably get that one up tomorrow because it's so quick and simple. And migas, because we eat migas. That's what I need to work on. Getting these meals together. It just seemed like I'm running out of ideas. It's like stop eating. I don't know. The stock is purchased legally with money that I use from selling this gun business. A $12 million investment. Oh man, okay, what do you guys do for breakfast? Who makes breakfast? What do you guys what do you eat for breakfast? On a daily basis.
Absolutely. You play it forward. Your great-grandmother was a ghetto philanthropist. Your cousin Cornell financed all my campaigns. Now I am a legit philanthropist. That's the American way, girl.
Trying to,
I serve Harlem.
oops,
Yes,
let me scroll this thing up.
Your profession is not too pristine, my dear.
Okay.
You have to learn from the shady
I try to make sure that they will eat cereal, cold cereal, for the most part. It's hot cereal a couple days a week. And
without that money, there's no sugar chisel complex.
Whatever else, some fruit with it or something. But I also try to make something decent. We don't do convenience for breakfast. One day we might do pancakes. But I typically don't eat pancakes. They're too heavy for me. McDonald's, or if I had time, spinach and mushroom omelet. Yes, that's more my speed. And I was talking to somebody, and they were asking what I was doing. Phone call one night, and I'm like, oh, I'm making my grocery list and meal plan. I love these colors on you. Oh, thank you, Charlene. Thank you. Girl, I'm wearing all white. So, I have to pop it with some color. And I'm still clean all day. But, we don't either. Yeah, I said we eat. And she was like, you guys go through a lot of food. And I said, well, I mean, we do, but I see a lot of large families. They go through so much food. It's crazy. And I don't see, I don't see how, like, where do you put it all? I mean, it seems like a lot, massively. We don't eat all day like that. And we're not starving. You guys see what we eat. We're not starving, but I'm like, man. And I said, well, we do, like eggs. We'll buy 5 dozen at a time. She's like, 5 dozen eggs? And I was like, yeah, we go through a dozen just making one breakfast. She's like, wow. And I'm like, well, okay, what are we supposed to eat? I tried making protein pancakes. They were good, and added brown sugar to the mix. Ooh. But yeah, dozen eggs, and that's only 1, 2, 3, 8 of us. Yeah, that's just for 8 of us. So I'm like, what are we supposed to eat? Pop-Tarts? We don't eat Pop-Tarts. We don't do that. Every now and then they might just want a cereal bar and some yogurt. Or if we get muffins, like we have muffins, get our muffins from Costco, I will, they'll have a muffin and some yogurt or applesauce or something. And I'll usually make some muesli myself because I don't eat the muffins like that. I usually put mine in the freezer. But it's something about eating something heavy early in the morning. I really can't. And I'm like, yeah, we can't eat, we don't eat, junk. I'd rather make eggs and bacon than junk. We'll do eggs, bacon. Like one day, I'll do eggs, bacon, hash browns, and grits. And that'll hold us, to the middle of the afternoon. Y'all have a deep freezer? Yeah, we do. I really wish we had 2. Yeah, I wish we had 2. I wish we had a stand-up deep freezer. Because, like the casserole type dishes, that would definitely work. But usually after we go to the store, the freezer be full. And then the freezer in the house. And then y'all know my brother's here, so he mainly uses the freezer in the house. So, but yeah, we have a huge, hey, Miss Vicky, deep freezer, and that'll be something I share probably. I'm gonna show you guys like inventory and what I do, what it's filled with, and typically if you've been watching the Costco runs, you see what we buy. So, yeah, but we need to, I was down there trying to clean it out and inventory what was in there now because it's pretty much empty. And we're not going to the store till, again, we're going the monthly trip next month, like in 2 weeks. So, I'll show you guys then. But, just saw you want to say, hey, thank you for popping in. Yeah, I missed our upright freezer. But, yep, it's there. We keep all the goods in there. You going to the restroom? Okay. I don't know why. All these bathrooms, and she choose our bathroom for the bathroom. I don't know why. No idea. I tell you, they find excuses to come in here. Yeah, so we pretty much keep them good for breakfast, and then lunch maybe anything from a sandwich to noodles to quesadillas to tostadas to pizza and, some sides and stuff. Sometimes I'll just cook and have lunch, like dinner, lunch. One of our boys likes to use our bathroom all the time too. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess we had a cool bathroom, but yeah, we try to keep the meals different most of the time. So yeah, if we had another freezer, we would go get something. Go down to my dad and get some, probably some venison, because my dad hunts. So he would give us everything. But, yeah, typically we just have to get, just what we can store. But he would have everything. We would have cows and just all kinds of stuff, chickens. He does hogs too, but we don't. We don't. And then all the stuff out of his garden. So we had another freezer. That's what would be in it. Fresh country. I think fall is my favorite time to cook because you comfort foods. You spend more time. Not saying that the other food is not good during the rest of the seasons, but it's more comfort food. Don't partake of this wine. No. And I mean, I'm going to say this, air quotes. There are a lot of things that I am very aware of because I hear people say it all the time and I don't. And then I find out, they'll say, oh, I ate at so-and-so, or I eat this. And I'm like, do you know what's in it? Because, there's a pork in there. Cheese, there's not many people know that. And I'm like, yeah, certain, fast food restaurants. Oh, I'm eating over here. And I'm like, that's pork fat. Okay. It's in stuff that you wouldn't typically think of. So I'm not going to say every now and then, yes, there's trace things in everything we eat. I don't mind it because when I grew up, we ate rabbit, we ate all kinds of stuff. So it's in my system. My parents ate it. It's in my DNA. So, okay, I can't say I don't eat it. Farm tomatoes are so yummy. I love farm food. Me too. I want to make beef stew. Last year we were doing the bigger thing, so I didn't even make beef stew. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for fall to get some good beef. What are we trying to get? Brisket. Hold on, you guys. She needs help. Hold on 1 minute. You finally finished.
We will do it together. She always does. She knows when we do it.
I look beautiful. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Tell me that. Close up. Okay. No one was in the closet. The light was on. You don't know who was in it?
No one was in it.
The bathroom?
No, the closet.
I just got the mother.
You see if did she finish? Did she already make the plates? Or she just made the stuff?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. Let's see. Let me put it this way. We don't know when they eat it. Yeah. And I agree. You just don't know. Like the thing with the Jiffy cornbread. People just, oh no. They have no clue. Yeah, you just soap. Things that you use, you really don't know. There's traces in a lot of things. It's hard to really, get away from it. And then it comes down to the factories that these things are processed in. Are the machines separate, or are they using the same machines? Okay, that's how I feel about that organic and inorganic. If there's processed in the same plants and they're using the same machines, it's cross-contaminated. So you're getting it anyway. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but very few companies can really afford to do that. They just don't have the money to have everything separate. So, yeah. But, yeah, you can call and find out. Yeah, definitely call and find out. And I mean, they can tell you can request to see their certification, because just because they tell you something, I mean, yeah, doesn't mean it's legit. So yeah, stuff like what is it, Hostess cakes and stuff like that. That filling. That's why we don't eat that. That's all pork. So certain things we just don't deal with at all. And yeah, we just don't go through a lot of we don't go through a lot of food. That list reference above. List is cross-contaminated. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of people just don't think about that, the cross-contamination. It's like going to kosher and non-kosher. And a lot of people have said, oh, I've gone to kosher butchers and watched them use the same knife. They will do it. They will do it on the same surface. So you have to really go to somebody you trust if you're that. Yeah, girl, they got the very vegetarian version, but when you put the eggs in it, I just laughed when I saw that. Jiffy Mix, the vegetarian version. I was like, what the flip? You put eggs in it. How vegetarian is it? Really? But I suppose you could make it with applesauce. But not many people think like that. But for real, it's a marketing ploy. That was the most laughable thing to me. I don't use this stuff either. But I'm just like, we use eggs, so I'm using eggs. Some things I just have to use. Certain things I have to use milk. The kids use, they drink almond milk. But some things, like when I do my desserts and things, I do use whole milk because it makes a difference. So, yeah, but still. Vegetarian is not big. Yeah.
Unless I'm making my cake, I don't eat no milk.
I just want to know, Jiffy, they got the money to separate that stuff out in the plant? You can use coconut oil. Yeah, you can. So, for those that are not allergic to coconut. So, most people, that's a allergen to a lot of people. So, I don't know if some of you guys were not in here earlier. The hubby was asking if you all are wanting another couples chat. I don't know what we're talking about. If you all have any requests, and I did answer a question earlier. Somebody asked. Samira asked a question. So towards the beginning of the chat, I answered 2 questions actually. We answered 2 questions. So if you guys have anything, just leave them in the comment section. And yeah, we just use eggs to our family has a very we pass of old age, not of illness or sickness. Everybody living to the 90s. So I just figured I'm good. My genes are good. What'd you tell me the other day? Go. Nothing. What you got in your hand?
Oh,
where you going with that?
Nothing.
What is it? Don't use it all.
You want some?
I might.
Okay, I'll save some. Jordan doesn't drink it all up.
I might. I want to taste.
I say I'm gonna take one drink out.
Yeah, right. You can. Anyway, yeah, we live into our 90s, so let's figure.
All right, this is yours.
I'm blessed with good genes. And his people, I don't know.
I'm done.
It's a mixture.
The rest is yours.
You going to see if she finished?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to. I don't know what it is about them slamming doors, y'all. And then my brother is asleep, and they know he's asleep, and everybody just slams doors. You don't mind long as it's not constant. But I'm just like, can you make some things, be conscious, make a conscious effort not to do that. My grandmothers both lived to be in their 90s. Oh, that's a blessing. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go back to what I was talking about earlier. I think we might talk about, things that we do together in probably one of the next chats or something. I don't know. Because I just answered, what we do for giving each other space, things that we do together. like give you some ideas and things like that, because that to me is yeah, space is important, but also the how you use your time together. You know, I started out kind of talking about how I'm grateful and blessed that we fostered the community we have in the home with the kids, that we can all come together and just sit down and talk like we're friends, you know, but not friends. And I think that's a good thing. Not just, you know, I'm not one to think children are just beings in the house. They're children. We include them like I talk to you all, you know, um, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is, we're open and honest. No matter how bad it seems, no, you come tell me, because 9 times out of 10, it's something I already know because I know my kids so well. And a lot of times they don't even have to tell me. I could look at them and know. You know, I could sometimes. I've been having, oh my gosh, you guys. You know when you're pregnant and you have, when you dream more and you have these vivid dreams. I've been having some of the most vivid dreams, and it's been scaring I'm like, oh, why am I having these dreams like this? And I pay attention to my dreams because it's always my subconscious is telling me something. But I'm having pregnant dreams. I'm like waking up, remembering the stuff, writing the stuff down. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. But then both my parents died in their 60s. They both smoked heavily, though. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I guess it just generation by generation. Is different strokes, different folks. Yeah, I can, you know, typically say all of my family, honestly, everybody they passed of old age, with the exception of my grandmother because she had breast cancer, and the exception of my mother. But and nobody had even passed before they passed. It had been a while. I can't even think of anybody that. I mean, gosh, my grandmother was 10. I mean, my grandmother was 10. Oh my gosh, y'all. How ridiculous. She had 10 kids. I was 10. But I had never been to a funeral in my immediate family before she passed. So, and then after that, it was just like my great, great, great grandmother. And then I was in my 20s. Yeah. And then it was my mom. So we live. And we live. Yeah, it was my mom, and then I had a couple of aunts and my adoptive mom and adoptive dad. So, yeah, we kind of, even though they're not biological, but, yeah, we live old age. My grandfather did pass, but he was in my grandfather was in his 80s. My grandmother's still living. My dad's people. Why does this say stream complete? Okay, let me see. Why? I don't know why this thing say stream complete. Alright, it says continue. I don't know what happened, but yeah, this thing just stopped. It's my time, watching my time. It's almost green leaf time. Almost. I cannot wait. It's in the stars this week. Why are you having those dreams? Girl, I don't know, but I've been having these dreams for a minute. And I'm like, y'all, like I said, you having pregnant dreams. No, I didn't even want to say that. Why is my, let's say, video output low? Oh, this thing is buffering. Oh, man. I'm going to keep talking, though. You guys have to bear with me. Yeah, I'm going to give it a few minutes so I can get these kids situated, And I have some laundry downstairs I need to go and get. And yeah, get comfortable and ready. Get in the shower before my show starts so that I can sit down and chill, because it's about to be on. But yeah, definitely. I just kind of put that. I think he just put that out there. Like we said in the last chat, he's just some of the the no feedback. But we know that it's something that we wanted to do for you all. But still, if you're watching, we want to know, are you watching just to be nosy, or are you actually gaining anything? So I think that's where he was headed with the last time. He's like, look, this is my time. And I agree. You guys know I'm not going to come on here, and if it's not worth my time, if I don't have the time, I'm not going to come on here. But we genuinely, do care, and we do have things. And I know that we have people that are interested in, hearing some things, whether it's something that you're dealing with now or something that may, happen in, future. We just want to share, and positivity. Any way that can help anybody get through situation, even though, the outcome may be different, or, the situation may not be totally the same, but to give you some insight, because it really helps to know somebody, because that's usually what you do. When you have issues, you tend to ask somebody. That's why there's social media. That's why there's so much stuff on social media, because people are asking people all the time things that they're dealing with. So yeah, I watched the game. Okay, that much appreciated. So yeah. But I think, things that we do together, and I try to share, like in the vlogs, things that we do, even though it may not be a whole lot, or you may not see a whole lot. It's the idea. Us going to get the rooms, us going out to dinner, that's our out. Even though we are together, that's our out, and we're showing that is important. And don't feel like just because you have a home, you're not entitled to go out. Go spend some money. We went to outlet shopping yesterday. He went to get shoes. We're going to show, real life. You guys, it's I don't want to say a struggle, but taking care of yourself, taking care of the family, it's two, they should be equal. We make sure the kids are taken care of. We make sure ourselves are taken care of. We don't skimp on anybody. And we know it costs a lot of money to raise kids. But I'm not going to say, oh, I'm just going to go over. I'm going to go buy them. My son got some Nike Huaraches, and I was looking at some Jordans, but I don't know. I just thought he wanted the other ones first. But he's not a stranger to Jordan, so I'm just going to throw that out there. Because I would, honestly, I said that before, I would buy the boy 5 pair at a time. So I'm just going to throw that out there. But I'm not going to give him that, and I don't have none either. I'm going to get 5 pair too. If I need 5 pair, I'm going to get 5 pair. It's like that type of thing. We don't skimp on ourselves. So he needed some shoes. I'm like, yeah, get these shoes. My husband wanted some shoes. I got to get this. And I have been telling him, because he's been wearing the wrong size shoes. And, yeah. And then I said, try these on. And he tried them on. And I said, see. And then I had the lady measure his foot, because he kept complaining about his feet hurt. And I said, I think you wearing the wrong size shoes. So I don't know how long he been wearing the wrong size shoes, because technically we wear the same size. He was wearing the 8 men's, and I wear 10 and women, and that's the 8 And men, I can fit. But his foot grew. So we both wear a 10. But he wears a 10 men's. So anywho. But he needed some shoes. I'm like, dude, go buy your shoes. And no, we're not finna go buy no Target, Walmart. I mean, if that's your style, go ahead. But we work. We have to, we're not gonna skimp. So I try to show that we're treating ourselves at the same time. You encourage me. I learn from you, really. Thank you. You have to take care of yourself. When I go shopping, I'm not trying to be ostentatious or anything like that. That's how I shop. I'm not shopping for y'all. I'm shopping for me. Like yesterday, I was trying to think of the store. I couldn't think of the store. I was trying to think of Neiman's, and I couldn't think. I got to go to Neiman's. Macy's, Dillard's. That's where I shop. I don't know what you guys do, but that's what I do. That's what I've been doing, and I'm going to keep doing it. We work hard. Guys, we work hard. And I just don't like you guys. If you all watch the vlog with the beds, we got the cash. Okay. That's where we're on the road to show you all financial freedom. Okay. Cash. There's no credit cards around here. We don't do that. So, yeah, we have it. We like to see where our money goes. Not we're just going to go buy something. And then, we have to go buy something else. We're going to buy. No, I want to see where my money is going. It has to be worth it. If I'm buying them 5 pair of shoes, I'm wearing them 5 pair of shoes till the soles wear out. That's just how I am. I'm not just going to buy them just to buy them. Yes, I'm going to buy some good shoes because I do have bad feet. But, yeah, I'm going to make sure that I wear them suckers out, literally. So, that was why I put that in there with the kids. The beds, they all got new beds and mattresses. We got a new mattress. That was all cash, and that was all literally in the course of a month. So, that's what we're about over here. Just trying to show you guys. It's not, we're ritzy, we're uppity, we're, any of that. Same thing with the house. We're building a house. You heard my husband say the house is going to be paid for half cash, if not more. Literally, it will be. Because we want that sucker paid off in 5 years. We don't want to hold it over anymore like we did the other ones. Not that it was bad, but we too old for that. He's going into 50. And we just don't want to have that over us. We just don't want to. And we want to show other people how you can do that. Because I hear so many people these days, and they're our age, and it's so much in debt. It's debt, and they're not even living their best lives. And it's like, we're happy. The only thing we have, I've lived abroad. He hasn't, or gone out of the country. But that's where we're working towards, going out of the country. Okay? And I know friends that they work double, both of them working. They're struggling. And I'm like, y'all buy stuff like got all kind of material, whatever, and you've never gone out of the country. Man, I would have been on a plane somewhere if I had it like that. I'm not going to go buy all this material stuff.
Hey, your kids leave me alone.
Who? Don't.
This man. I know how to say don't. Don't slow.
True. That teach me. Who's bothering you?
Your 2 oldest ones that are here.
That's what my vlogs are mostly about. I started a new thing called Arts and Crafts Lives on Mom can just share. Get out the crafts. They do sewing and crochet. Oh, okay. Boards. That's good. You guys treat yourselves. Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's all, and it feels good. Not tell anything when you buy straight out. Yes. Do you, are you cheap?
Hell yeah, I'm cheap.
But do you spend money on yourself?
No, I spend on everybody else.
Lies.
Come on, you Tamara. I spend more money on you than me.
Well, I have to make them buy stuff. But do you buy good stuff?
Yeah, I buy good stuff because I want it to last.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to buy again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm cheap, but when I buy, I'm gonna buy good stuff because I don't want to buy.
He cheap meaning we're not buying every other thing. We have to. It costs a lot of money. Whatever we buy, it costs a lot of money.
It's got to be wood. I ain't buying no cheap.
I'm just talking about anything like when you bought the shoes. You're not going to, you're not buying something cheap.
Because you buy cheap, it's you're going to buy it again.
You buy your clothes, you make sure, yeah.
I don't like buying stuff again. I learned that the hard way.
So, yeah, you see me going to the thing. I'm not saying I might not find something at Target or something like that. I could do that. But that's not my first. I'm not just going to go up and, I need clothes and that's where I'm going. And the kids too. It just randomly. All that children play stuff. No. Oh my gosh, some boy pants look like shorts because they just tore up and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. I know some stuff is just basically you throwing it away. And I said that when I got the stuff, but yeah. We don't do holidays, so we just treat our kids or ourselves whenever we want or need. Okay. And yeah, if we want something, we're going to get it. It just, no, it's called budgeting. Yeah, we're going to go get it. It's very, very rare that we just want something and we cannot go get it. And that's because, when you constantly buy, something that you really want comes up and you can't get it because you bought.
Remember a long time ago when we bought that bunk bed? We paid all that money for that bunk bed.
What bunk bed?
In Stockton. Remember that bunk bed you wanted to get from Jordan?
That wasn't a bunk bed. That was a.
That was a bed.
But it wasn't a bunk bed, and I knew it wasn't wood.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, but we got that bed wasn't that because the movers did something? No, we got that money. We did. We got the money because they damaged our mattress. Remember, we got a new mattress because they cut it open with the box cutter. So we got the money from the movers.
I know, but what I say about buying that bed?
I knew the bed wasn't no good. It was cute though.
Yeah, cute, but how long it last?
2 years.
It didn't last no 2 years.
It was cute.
It didn't last.
I knew.
Yeah, it didn't last probably none at all.
It did last a year. It lasted while we were in Stockton. No, a year and a half.
It didn't last while I was in Stockton.
It did.
Okay. Yeah, it was all jacked up while I was in Stockton. The whole time.
It wasn't the whole time. We bought it was cute, okay?
It was cute, but it was particle dust.
If we had stopped at IKEA yesterday, that's what he would have been saying. Because we were by IKEA yesterday. Anyway, it was one of those loft beds, like a junior loft it had like a bookcase and some drawers and a staircase. It had the little, on the inside of it.
We still would have it.
It had a little cutout thing where they can go play. She was only 4. I knew it wasn't going to last, but...
Yeah, but we paid $1,100 for that bed.
That bed was not $1,100.
$1,100.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not.
It was.
That bed was not $1,100.
It was.
I would have had to be out of my mind to buy that thing.
You was out of your mind.
We did not pay $1,100 for that bed. No, we didn't.
What?
It had to be some magic to that bed if we paid $1,100.
$1,100 for that bed. You know what?
Hey, how do you remember that when you can't remember what you ate yesterday?
It don't matter. I remember that bed because I remember money. I remember money. Yeah.
Did she finish cooking the food?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I do.
$1,100.
Damn, what's this movie? I'm trying to find this. Yeah.
That was with the tax. But I really think it was probably 8.
$800 for some crap. It don't matter.
No, you know what? It wasn't even that much. It was 4. You know where you get that $1,100 from?
It wasn't 4.
Yes, it was.
It was $1,100. I remember.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was somewhere between 4 and 7. You know where that $1,100 is from? Because I can pull the bed up. I remember the brand. Remember when we went to that place?
It was a piece of crap.
Remember when we went to that place? That's where you saw that bed. And the bed was that much. That, what is that, Direct Buy? That's where that bed was that much at.
It was $1,100.
It was not.
It was.
We didn't even get that much from the moving people.
I put that on everything.
You put that on everything. Oh, my gosh. Y'all. Don't let me have to find a receipt.
Hey, where is my show?
I didn't spend that much on the bed. Not for no kids'
Yeah,
bed.
she did. She did. Just admit it. Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Anyway, but yeah, it didn't last a year and a half. So
Yeah, that's why we buy wood stuff now. Even with wood stuff, it breaks. You
I
can
opened
repair
it all. Yeah. Let's see. They're just rough on stuff
Yeah.
typically. But let's see. How many beds have they gone? How many beds have we bought them? I don't know. I did buy them a set of. Two of the girls are custom built. It was like a picket fence bed. Them suckers were heavy. And those did last till I got rid of them. But
Who's crying?
somebody crying?
Y'all are screaming, making all kind of noise.
They already ate?
Yeah, they did.
Are you gonna eat? Are you waiting on me? Are you going to eat? Or are you waiting on me? You ate already? No. What are they screaming about?
Hold on. What's the problem?
The door. Oh man. Yeah, that was not that much. But yeah, especially not for wood. I know better. We got that. But yeah, I don't know if you guys heard of that direct buy. That's where that bed was. They were trying to get us in that company, and no. But yeah, they had that bed because I was trying to explain why we buy certain things, and for some reason they gave him the book, and they had, and I'm like, what? They want to charge what for what? That bed ain't even worth it. And I said no because their stuff was not even good. Don't slam the door.
Not slam, baby.
So.
Baby. God, where's my show?
Fat head. Anywho, I need to get off of here.
Yeah, tell them bye-bye. Because I want more quality time. God, I can't find my show.
Quality time. What's that?
You want me to say? I think you're trying to keep it PG.
PG. What is PG? What is quality time? I'm watching Greenleaf.
Yeah, got the green leaf.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can go to bed.
Well, maybe I won't be able to because of what I'm about to experience.
You can go to bed, all right.
Because it's about to be lit.
Yeah, you can go to bed, all right.
I'm going to be watching Greenleaf. I'm going to be Greenleaf wasted. I'm going to have to watch it every day. Every day.
Okay.
That's how I go to sleep.
Okay. You got your green leaf.
I'm going to watch tonight's episode and tomorrow's episode for the rest of the week.
Okay, you can. I'm gone.
Yep, you gone. I just cannot wait for this season to drop, but this preview got to be good. What I saw. Did you say Greenleaf? Yes. Yep, that's what I watch. Greenleaf premieres. It's a special premiere. If you guys do know what Greenleaf is, it's what is that mess? It's a 2-night premiere tonight before the season opener. It doesn't hit Netflix. This season 3 doesn't hit Netflix until November. So if you only have Netflix, you won't see season 3 now. But yeah, I've been watching. That's what I do every night. I go to sleep watching Greenleaf over and over. I've been watching season 1 and 2 50 million times.
God.
So yeah, Greenleaf wasted. Same with me, shades of blue. A half and a half boys. All right. But, see. So, yep, I am ready because, what does it say? Queen Sugar. I do watch Queen Sugar. Yeah. Everything on. We got it on that Fire Stick thing. But it got the, what? We got the Hulu and that. And the, what is that stuff you got over there? Netflix, all this stuff. Greenleaf. Yes, girl, Greenleaf. Everybody is about to be cheating, and it's so funny because I predicted everything. I'm still trying to figure out Isaiah. I think if y'all know, I think Isaiah is Basie's. They haven't said anything, but I think Isaiah is Basie's. I don't know. He just kind of. I've never seen his parents, and yeah. I just think it's a catch to that because it seemed like their whole Basie's whole family's infiltrating the Greenleafs. His sister's about to cheat with Bishop. It just seemed too weird. And Jacob and oh gosh, I can't even think of her name. Jacob is about to cheat with Basie's wife. So I think their whole family is infiltrating. So yeah, I know it might not be good, but y'all, every family has a scandal. It's clean. The kids don't watch it though. But Me Too, he has the person. Yeah, and I'm kind of saying, I mean, because they like purposely picked a little boy that looks like he could be theirs. So I'm just trying to, when he's singing, his mama sings. I'm just trying to figure out where he came from and why he's so sweet on Zora like that. He's and that violence, yeah. I'm trying to figure that out. He's a con artist. I think that he's going to become more abusive and something's going to happen. And I mean, for anybody that has teenagers, I think they put out some hefty stuff for them. Kudos to the kids' parents that let them take these roles though, because that's some hefty stuff they deal with. But yeah, I'm just wondering. His natures and things remind me so much of Basie. So, and you guys know, May is not Mac and Mavis's whole sister. I'm just giving all the spoilers. If y'all watch real close, their dad said that was not his daughter in season, I think it's season 2, right before he died. Yeah, when she put him out to church. And I think I know Mac was messing with May. That's her deep secret. So I think that's going to come out in this season. That's the reason why she's so her and Grace butt heads so much. It's like she can't, I don't know, she plays this role like, I know she's a mom, but she can't deal, or I don't know, there's no bond between them, but it's a front. It's all a front. It's because she has to keep her secret. So Mavis was right. She knew, she knew all along she was messing with Faith, and it's because Mac was messing with her when they were kids. So yeah, it's crazy, y'all. I don't know. I see all this stuff in a book. This stuff I read in books. So yeah, that's why I'm so hooked. Because the storyline, it's like it reads so well. But I love the plots, the twists and turns. I'm not saying that they're family to idolize, but give you something to think about. Yeah, definitely. Let me get in here. Let's see, 8. I gotta get going because it started at 10. So I gotta get comfortable. But, yep. because it's a premiere.
The course in the Oprah show.
Huh? What did you say? Because it's real life. It really is real life. It's people that really, yes, stuff happening. People find secrets, all kind. Yeah, that's why it just hooked me in. It's like, I can tell, good books, good movies, stuff hook you. If it's really got you believing that it can happen, that's when you know it's good. It's like these living books, my kids, really love. It really could happen. So, yeah, I like stuff like that. Some of this other stuff these kids be watching, I cannot get down with that stuff. But people tend to put those people high up in the church, folks. Yeah. And they say it. They know they have scandal. They know they do. And that's, in a sense, they act high, but they know they're prepared for it. And so that's why I give them more respect. Some people, they up on that pulpit and they think they can do no wrong. They're holier than thou, but they know in their whole family, they all full of secrets and they all full of whatever. And Bishop said it, he said, I preach grace. I don't preach perfection. So I'm like, hey, if I was, that's where I would be, because nobody's perfect. Oh, yeah. But I will talk to you all in the comments. Hopefully you all are keeping up with the blogs. I'm going to try to get some stuff rolling and schedule some more stuff out. And I don't know what schedule. I really don't. I can't remember. I just scheduled the stuff and it's just been uploading. I don't even go back and check till I see comments. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep scheduling stuff and getting all this footage out and together. So, and I will share, books and curriculum and all that good stuff coming up. I promise. We'll get that stuff out. And we'll come back with a BFF sometime next month. Until then, I appreciate you all, and I will see you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.